Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 37 of the Daddy Brigade podcast. I'm Keith the Bearded Tank.
I'm Zach the Tactical Gnome. And
I guess I'll unmute myself and say, hey, JP is here as well.
oh, we got this guy.
Yeah, we got this guy.
This guy.
It's kind of, trial and error and bullshit night because we got some toys.
We got stood up.
Well, we have JP's kind of now going to be on the podcast.
Yeah.
Because he helped buy a piece of equipment.
Yep.
That's. I would think. I mean, you asked me before that.
Yeah, well, I asked you before that, but you're still going to be on the goddamn podcast.
Now you made it sound like I bought my way in.
No, he didn't buy his way in. It was I asked him, and then he bought the piece of equipment.
That I was just trying to drag them kicking and screaming along the getting anyway. But hey.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of money to dump all of the up front.
But
it's
you realize
awesome.
the accessories we have plugged in there right now that I brought from my house cost more than
way more than this board.
Oh yeah,
I'm talking you into a limited edition microphone with $200 headphones on my head.
Yeah,
and that limited edition microphone is badass.
Yeah. It is. It's actually a GC exclusive version. They made.
I actually feel like I should be using one of the old school microphones.
If you want a Super 55, which is folks, just here we'll nerd out for a second. I am speaking to you through my Shure Super 55, which honestly is a really groovy looking glorified SM58. It's the same capsule.
It looks like the old school mics.
Yes, it does. It absolutely.
Yep.
And I have mine's a black cage with red foam in the pop filter, so it looks extra hot.
Can I get that with toxic green?
No, because you know why? John Willis does not make this microphone. Sure does.
I don't care. I will ask John Willis to make me a pop filter.
If you want to, on the next, we should check. He might be on a live stream just about the time he's normally on. We could just.
No, I don't want to bother him tonight.
It's not bother him.
You bother him enough.
I don't bother him at all.
Dude, the one video,
he purposely wants that.
15 comments just from you right in a row.
He's the top fan, but it literally was.
Not the. Oh shit! Did he actually show up?
Yeah.
Oh, Snitzel.
Hi, buddy.
What's up, Dick Cheese?
What the fuck you want?
How you doing?
You're actually on a podcast right now.
Oh, great.
No. Turn that god. No.
All right, focus on Zach. He actually called you back.
Yeah, you're on a podcast through this lovely board that we got now, and I can hear everything you're saying through headphones, and so can everybody that's listening.
Yep.
Well, that's horrible.
Well, at least we don't have to see your ugly mug.
Yeah, well.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that one.
So
I don't have to try to, well, I don't have to run from the side of Zach, so I guess that's a positive.
Tanya said, shut the hell up. She doesn't have to hear your mouth over the computer.
Aww.
Actually, she said she can hear your mouth through my headphones.
I want to remember that since, we're not friends anymore.
Yeah, hit that button.
Thou shalt ingest a satchel of Richards.
There you go, buddy. That's all for you.
Really?
Anyways, so since you can't come down...
First of all, who left either of you in charge of doing anything with a computer? I don't trust Keith with a computer.
Actually...
That is exactly the reason I don't trust either of you.
That's all John, dude.
Jesus Christ.
This is going to be terrible. Okay. Anyways, so we have this board, and actually my phone's connected to it, so your audio is going through the board into our headphones, and basically you're hearing us through the mic.
It's science.
Yeah, it's all kind of science.
Electrical audio.
So, anyways, since you
we
can't...
know you don't understand science.
Dude, I basically graduated high school with, like, a small major in science. I had 18 credits of science when I graduated.
You could have signaled.
Yeah, but biology was not nice to you.
Well, it's just Cox.
Couldn't get over that 5'6" mark, could you?
Where the hell are you at that I keep hearing a backup
alarm? He's in his car.
Oh, yeah, that is the sound
That was
alarm.
the dinger when he opens his door.
I just thought maybe he was... I thought he was maybe flatlining. Actually, we need that tone on that board, the flat line.
We will add that.
Beep, beep,
That'll be on our patch.
Yes.
Like, we'll keep the other patch for the silly radio shit.
So anyways, dude, so we're doing this, and what is nice is since you can't always make it down, we can put you on through our phone, and then you can sit here and ask questions just like if you were sitting here with us.
All right, good thing I'm not sitting there with you because I'd probably want to shoot you in the foot for not shooting.
Hey. John, you want to help me here?
Well, you hesitated.
You want to help me? Like, he's bitching at me because I didn't go shooting with him yesterday.
Well, from what I heard, now this is relatively new information, but you didn't pick a place to go. And I had this shiny new board that we wanted to go try out, so he came and worked on that instead.
They called me, but I was on the test, called in while I had 3 kids running around the house and my wife was in Columbus. So I don't want to hear no fucking excuses.
It was kind of cool.
It sounded like a circus.
The initial part legit sounded like he dropped a condenser microphone into the middle of a fucking monkey pit during mating season.
Kind of fun.
All my kids were running around screaming when they called. So, yeah.
It was fantastic.
Yes, I was waiting for you to say. I was waiting for you to say, "Hey, we're going to go shooting at XYZ shooting range," and you never text me back. So John happened to message me.
Wait, you hold on. Tawny was just talking about making a leprechaun trap. I'm assuming to catch her husband.
You want to know? You actually want to know something? Yeah, no. Her name is.
She's the leprechaun. He's the gnome.
She's the world's tallest leprechaun.
I don't know if that's true.
She's predominantly Irish.
That doesn't make her tall enough, is what I'm saying.
She's shorter than me.
Did her brother drink?
I mean, this
Dude, we all
line up
can
perfectly.
outdrink you. Don't even act like you can drink.
All I wanted to do
Was paint yourself blue and because you're already 3 apples tall.
Like this microphone stand is not short enough for her.
You're short enough for her, so I'm sure the mic stand's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, I still had to get a running start across the living room to get her knocked up.
Well, I mean, that's a separate problem.
Shit.
Oh, I don't even care. I'm used to making fun of myself. So anyway, now you can come on when you can't be here in person, which is
Always.
And it's now you will clearly sound like you're on like a phone call situation because you are on phone call kind of situation, and we sound a lot better right now.
Oh, he's probably got us on his earbud or his AirPod.
No wonder.
I'm a Richie bitch accountant.
We're getting like the double dipped fucking
Dude,
BT version of this. Son of a gun.
I will say this. I want to see when he comes down one time, like, I'm going to get you guys a pair of, like, 16-ounce boxing gloves and let you two go at it in my backyard.
Oh, I ain't afraid of him.
I just want to see. I want to see Cox.
I'll do it with my broken hand behind my back.
I just want to see Cox trying to throw a punch.
If you're gonna let me do this, I want feet too. Like, let's do this.
Oh no!
Wait.
No feet, because
I'd whoop his ass.
If I start getting involved and I start throwing feet, somebody's going to the hospital.
I have a martial arts background
No,
too.
it's
So
not you.
I used to kickbox competitively, so
Taekwondo.
Can I ask your brother-in-law to come?
He'll kill you.
I did tanks do that first.
Doug
I actually
will
did boxing
obliterate
my
you.
first thing, but
There's a reason I have never, ever, ever basement boxed Doug. I've watched him knock 6
You're not
fucking
allowed, 'cause
people.
Whoa. He told me that he had to promise his dad that he would never hurt you.
No.
So,
That was the day of the wedding.
oh, just the one. It was a 1 day pass.
Yeah, that was a 1-day pass. He's already pointed a shotgun at me.
Fuck.
I don't blame him.
I'll be honest.
If you agreed to marry, if you basically took him to a shooting range and said, "Hey, I'm going to marry your sister," he probably would have shot you.
I would have.
Well,
I would have at least shot him in the kneecap.
Yeah.
Give him a nice little.
We walked around Cecil's for 3 hours at one point while Doug was going, "My sister's getting married."
Yeah.
well, that's how you should have told him. You should have been like, "Hey, your sister's getting married, by the way."
Oh no,
I just found out.
See what the idea was. We went to the shooting range and we waited
First
until
of all, you went with guns and Doug.
Well, we went. Doug was at a party the night before and was really drunk. And we went to the shooting range, and when we came home, yes, you are. So when we came back to my house to unload the guns, I had told him, I said, "Oh, hey, by the way, you should see this thing on your sister's hand. It's weird looking." So he looks at it, and then he looks at me, and he points the shotgun that he has, which is completely empty because he has no rounds, at me. And I went, I said, "I see a problem in this." He goes, "What?" I says, "Well, you have a shotgun, and it's empty." He goes, "Yeah." I says, "I have my AK." And he says, "Yeah, yours is empty." and I pull a single round of 7.62 out of my pocket and drop it in the chamber and slam the mag home, or slam the bolt back home. And he's like, well, fuck, I guess I don't have a say in the matter now, do I?
Nope.
He goes, did you tell my
You
dad?
didn't have a say anyway.
He goes, did you tell my dad? Nope, not yet. He goes, oh, this is going to be fun. I proceeded to do 3 shots of Jameson. We went and told her dad.
Well, that's when I asked Stevie's dad. They're like, well, he was like, we'd like to get to know you a little bit better. Yeah, like 3 days later, we had the rings ready to go.
Oops.
Yeah, whatever. They don't really get a say.
feels
I
better-
asked him as a formality and to show respect.
I asked after I already said, hey, will you marry me?
Yeah, at least I asked first.
Well,
I asked John's mom.
You asked her mom?
because he's afraid of his
Really?
father-in-law. He's an NRA member.
Ooh,
No.
scary, crazy psycho man.
Well, he's got all
More,
the cool
more-
guns. Cox doesn't have any guns.
No, I have guns.
No, you
I'm
have
not my
you ha-
father-in-law.
You have gun. Your second gun is broken because you bought a Palmetto
Actually-
State Armory piece of shit.
What are you trying to say about that? My upper's all PSA.
Palmetto State Armory
Actually-
piece of
Actually, my
shit.
barrel said
My upper's a
my
PSA
barrel's
freedom
actually
complete.
sitting here. I
Piece of
just
shit.
haven't.
Nope.
played it yet.
I'm going to still call it a
Either
piece
way,
of shit.
No, my father-in-law's not scary. It's
Piece
he's
of
only
Shit
scary when you go down to
Academy.
the
That's what it
basement.
stands for. PSA. Piece of
No,
Shit
it-
Academy.
No, it doesn't.
Can we mute
That's
him?
untrue.
Well, it's an option. I mean, if you want.
Yeah, that's the other thing. If you piss us off too much, we can just mute you.
See, just like that, you're saying stuff, but we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Nope.
Just saying. Just
Okay,
right now, you're
unmute him before he
all
hangs
right.
up.
I unmuted you.
He'll cry.
All
So,
I'm saying is, Mr. Zay, what are you gonna do? Whip out a Daniel Defense all day long?
no, I'll whip out something better. It's called Sons of Liberty Gunworks.
Well, I mean, Daniel Defense is a good guy.
Hey, I have a poverty pony
DD
lower with a PSA upper.
DD is good, but DD is mid-grade. I consider Sons of Liberty like kind of higher than DD.
Defense. There we go. Make sure you get that right in the microphone there.
I mean, if we were gonna really do it, I would. If I wanted to really embarrass him, I'd probably go buy a Knights.
What is his? Like you said, he owns gun singular.
Gun.
He has a.
The same thing.
No, I own guns.
You have a Shield, or no? You have an XD. Yeah.
Oh, you mean like
I do own.
Literally,
I do
this
own
one
a
right here.
shield,
that's
I
his?
Same
do
exact
own
one as
a
mine. This is
shield.
mine, but his is exactly the same as
but
mine.
I have not shot said shield in probably like 2 years.
But he has a Shield too, and then he
Because
has a.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest. If I have my choices next to your shield, I'll take the shield.
Oh well, yes, of course.
I've had 0 issues with my XD.
Now-
Have you taken it to any training
Nope,
classes?
taking the XD over
Yes.
the
Like
shield.
actual, like 500 plus round in a day
Yeah.
training classes.
Yes.
You might have the first one.
Yeah, me and him actually shot that class together, and we put close to 300 rounds, 400 rounds through it.
Wait, I already told you, and I'm throw this in here in general. My goal at some point this year, I am going down to Tennessee. If not going to Palmyra, I'd rather go down to Tennessee at that point though. And I'm doing fighting pistol with tactical response at some point.
With Jaeger. So, anyways, how do we sound, Cox? Do we sound okay to you?
Well, you sound like a douche, but that's normal.
I wish I could reach through
You
this
know.
microphone and strangle his scrawny
Yeah,
little fucking
it's-
accountant neck.
Yeah.
You know, I
wish
could have
for a
had
lot
that
of
little
things.
backpack gun, and he would have never known. But you had to fucking open your mouth.
It wasn't in there. dumbass.
It was in that
Give me a
backpack
thing,
with
but-
your work gun, or with not your work gun, your work computer and everything, dude. I had the whole backpack on my back, and you wouldn't have noticed, man, at all.
I go,
Yeah, but see,
Yeah, until I go-
you know why? You know what the good thing is? Good thing you didn't do that, because that's the gun that broke.
I just stripped it down
"This is
anyway.
true."
But see, you know.
I stripped it down.
Anyways.
Next thing I know, I'm in 8 Facebook groups and I start seeing my gun part pop up for sale. I'm going, that looks familiar.
No.
You're
That
not in-
shit doesn't happen on Facebook. That's between you, me, and the fence post, my friend.
But you're not even on any of the cool groups.
Nope.
I need to add Keith and John to the cool groups. You're not even part of the cool group.
I'm part of a pretty cool group. I get some of Willis's like auctions that aren't public on Facebook. So
Oh no, I'm going to add you to the AR-15 Builders and Owners Group.
I'm on that one, I think.
Is it the one after the primary and
This is
secondary
Facebook.
podcast?
You can't discuss
It's got
firearms.
33,000 members.
No, probably not. I don't think.
I'll be honest.
Hold on.
That sounds like too many opinions to actually have any of the ones that I care
No,
about.
dude, it's probably the best group because, like, if somebody comes on and says, "Oh, your shit looks stupid," they're gonna be like, "And you're banned." Like they ban
I
people
don't-
quickly.
I don't get
But-
butthurt over stupid
That
people
one?
saying stupid things, but
Owners and Builders, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on there.
Oh, so am I. I had to actually
And
ask
Mr.
for
Zay-
permission to get in there because I couldn't
Side
find
note,
it.
Mr. Zay, I did, because you didn't understand, I did go shoot with a frickin' air marshal on
Ooh, an air marshal.
Sunday. Oh my God!
Was he
They
using
carried another
glaciers?
Gun. It was the worst gun known to man. Who the
Oh, yeah.
hell shoots a 357 SIG as a carry gun?
a lot of
The guy that took down the shooter, that got
Yeah.
the freaking state
The guy that
medal or whatever I
in
forget.
Texas,
Yeah,
the guy
in
that got
Texas.
given a really nice Sons of Liberty rifle.
Yeah, he
I
used
do
a
like how he
357 Sig, one shot to the head.
Look at the second name on there.
I did laugh
mine is still
hysterically
pending.
over when he told me that
Mine got
they're-
approved.
their federal
After
budget
4
only
months.
allows them.
Eh.
Their federal budget
at the
allows
second
one
name
box
down.
of ammo every 6 months.
One box
Probably
every
on
6
second.
months.
yeah. But
Yeah,
I mean, Alex
he's
is
like,
on that.
he's like,
yeah.
honestly,
No.
he's like, we can't even go.
Yeah, I'm saying I
Like
was.
they have a
No,
full
no.
steel range
That's
for
my
their
first
academy, and he's like, you don't get access to it after you're done. He's like, once you take the job, he's like, we get training like once or twice a year. He's like, and they'll send us a box of ammo like every 6 months. He's like,
Wow.
I don't get shit.
Let me explain to you.
I'm
about-
like,
well,
let
you
me
probably don't realize what their actual initial training is like, and like
their training would whoop your ass. Their training would kick
you
my
you
ass.
wouldn't. I mean, literally, first off, like you were for months on end getting your ass whooped, like literally, like fighting for your fucking life every day just in training.
You go to FLETC.
Like you spend months at the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center, FLETC. That's the other. But
In Georgia,
I mean, literally, like
in the summer, sweating your dick off.
direct
in red
hand-to-hand
dirt.
combat. You're literally learning. They have the strictest shooting as far as actual like shooting qual
From a seated
in
position.
law enforcement. Period.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
From a seated position.
Some of it's
What if
kneeling,
they
some of
get
it's crawling.
flesh-eating
There's a
bacteria
lot of
there?
shit.
But most, like, their initial test is from a seated position.
I'm trying to find the nice way to say, Zach, your ass was talking. Keith tried so hard to hold back the talking, the laughter there. That was
Which one, me or him?
Not you.
Well, so we got to
we
that
just
was
call
Roy.
him Cox.
No. We got
Cax.
Actually, did we call him the Asian persuasion?
You called him some weird ass fucking thing
It was
because
the Asian persuasion German.
but I'm not Asian, you dick.
it don't
Yeah, but
fucking
you
matter.
Like, you like
but
Asian,
you count a lot. So
you
we're
like
just,
Asian cars,
You're good with numbers.
and,
You're
and
fucking
you like
well,
German cars.
to be fair,
Son of a-
allegedly. Have you ever had your taxes done by him? Do we know that this works?
No,
he
my
won't.
wife works for an
No,
accountant.
because
Hey,
I won't file anybody else's.
He won't do my
personal
taxes, and I even offered
So what
to
we're
pay
saying
him
is
$200 to do my
So
taxes.
so Cox will give you the best damn return that's ever been audited, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many times have you
No,
been
I
audited,
just won't-
Cox?
Me?
Yes, you personal.
No. Fuck that. His customers. That's more important.
No, he only deals with
I
one
don't do
business.
customers.
How many times has any business that you worked for been audited, or rated by the
None.
DEA or ATF?
So he's a pussy. He doesn't actually go for anything good. See, that's not
We've
good.
only been on. Well, I lied. He's in the middle of one right now, but that's because Florida and
Oh,
CBD.
so by never you mean he's
Okay.
currently under an audit, and
But that's by
it's
Florida
not.
for
I
CBD.
don't know. It's not the IRS. The IRS is.
That would be
the IRS.
DEA.
No, it's the goddamn state of Florida because the state of Florida's CBD thing. You have to show a. You have to show a certificate of origin. For
He's being
every
state audited
bit
because of the
flour
CBD
you
shit.
buy.
Yes. Anyways,
So you got to go. It's an absolute nightmare. Like I have to come up with receipts for every
So-
piece of like shit we've ever bought, and they say,
well, this could
"Look,
be the tax
it was
episode.
all-
no, we are not doing a fucking tax episode.
No.
let's
I mean,
talk about taxes.
Actually,
my tax plan is wow. Keith just reached across two people to meet you.
You mentioned taxes, you just got muted.
Oh, here, Cox, you exist again. Look, Cox, I don't know if you realize, but like up until just a second ago, like you didn't exist on the board because
So,
Keith muted
real
your
quick-
ass.
Real quick, what was the picture that you Snapchatted me the other day? Was that legit CBD, or was that a whole bunch of weed that you got sent?
Well, If it looked like weed, that wasn't CBD, because
he's gonna
CBD is
say
like
it
a
real
little
quick.
chemical compound.
What was that? I can't.
No,
That was
CBD flower.
that was not CBD flower.
that doesn't exist.
Yeah, actually, it does.
Have you seen the show Fringe?
That's
Yes.
off, isn't it?
I'm pretty
Black
sure.
Betty.
I'm pretty sure
No,
the
it's
picture
Brown Betty.
you sent
Brown
me
Betty is what
was
they call
like
it on there.
4 containers of really nice herb. So,
It is. So there is a company in Florida who
Is selling the reefer?
who chemically no, well, yeah, who they grow CBD flower,
Mhm.
and it literally looks, smells. I mean, to a T, looks like the real thing.
I thought CBD was basically another, like, that was another chemical compound that's in marijuana.
All
The THC is the one that gets you high. The
they
CBD
basically
Yeah.
pull the THC out of the
'Cause you
flower.
Yeah, because you can have, because you can still pass, like, it's literally, it's CBD as long as there's less than 0.03%
That's
of
an episode. We
THC in it. However,
CBD episode.
if you have CBG in it, which will do the exact same thing, you just need a fuck ton more of it, you can sell the hell out of it because there's no law saying can't sell it.
Oh, okay. Because like that picture, I was like, "Holy shit! What the?"
I feel like there's
Like I
just-
couldn't
Oh,
even
no, no, no.
reply
there's
fast
college
enough.
stoners
You-
getting closer and closer to finally developing a strain of weed that won't test positive on a piss test, and that's really all they're really
So-
going for.
No, it'll still test positive.
Explain
We
that
have,
other picture
we
you
have-
sent in the group the other day. Like, since you're going to be on a podcast, explain that other picture that you sent with your
just thinking of
boss
that
and
show,
a
that movie, Road
famous
Trip.
guy.
What?
Your boss and the
Which
famous
one are we
guy.
referring to, Dave?
Uh,
Oh, my boss and Post Malone being BFF.
yeah, your boss is friends with Posty.
Yeah, my boss. Yeah, my boss and Posty are real good friends. We sell Posty's CBD cigarettes, actually.
Pasties?
No, Posty, Post Malone, but they're called pasties.
No, they're
The guy
they're
on the
called
right is Post
Shaboink.
Malone. The guy on the left is Zach's boss.
He doesn't know.
Oh wait, hold on. You're saying the one that doesn't have face tattoos? Okay,
Is
yeah,
his boss.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know who Post Malone is.
Yeah, Post Malone. Well, as you see, you have Post Malone with all the cigarettes and his boss with stacks of money.
Tell
and
me
a
that
really
doesn't-
fucked up haircut.
I think that's a dude standing behind him.
Is your boss bald or does he have like
it
a
looks
man
like the
bun?
world's worst toupee on the
Right? It
baldest
looks like
head.
a really
No,
bad
my
toupee.
boss has a really special haircut.
It looks it looks
So
like
that's legit his hair.
so he actually goes into a fucking barber and says, "Hey, give me a Mr. Clean with a fucking dead hamster on top."
Jesus Christ.
Don't let your boss listen to this
Oh my
episode
God.
under any circumstances.
No, I don't think he needs. No, I think I want him a job. Yeah, my boss is like.
he agrees with us.
Well, hey, that's
He's
is
all-
what it is.
That's
Sorry, there's a
what that's
there's a
about.
reason I used to, like whenever I was still DJing years ago, I used to say they used to pay me to get drunk with a microphone because
There's no reason that anybody should be paid. Wait, no. Yeah, we know. We need to all be paid for being drunk with a microphone.
Yes, please.
I mean, seriously, I got my ass kicked for singing Doug Happy Birthday at the
hey.
show.
really.
Like, no, I got
You could,
like straight, like,
Cold
gut check.
cocked?
Like, no, he could punch me square in the gut.
Richard,
for
you
that.
Well,
need
I mean,
to,
one shot into the stomach is that's pretty.
One
acceptable.
shot from
First
him
of
is
all,
about
Mr.
equivalent to getting hit by
You
Mike
need
Tyson.
to text Mr. King and ask him how his conversation with my wife went the other night.
Oh, no, I don't want to.
Oh,
Oh, why?
well, he
Why?
blamed my wife for his divorce.
You married a
He got ballsy
homewrecker?
with my wife.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, no, Zach, hold on. Because other Zach, Cox, so are you saying your wife broke up someone else's marriage? So like she was not only stepping out on
he's
you, but also
blaming her.
interfering in some other wedding or marriage?
No, she's
No,
basically
Pretty
being
much, he said
blamed
that my wife's
for.
because Jen's apparently super controlling and controls my every move, and
She does.
All right. So controlling
That's
your
not a
move.
lie.
Hold on. Wait. In controlling your moves led
Are you-
to someone else's divorce.
apparently made his wife hate him, and
Are-
that's why his wife ran off.
Are you?
Which
Are you allowed
sound
to
like
be
the
talking to us
excuse
right now?
of a hewer. I think other person's
I'm
wife
just asking,
was
did you
out there
ask-
looking for some new magic stick.
Yeah. Did you ask Jen if you were allowed to talk to us tonight?
Yes, this son of a bitch.
No, he didn't. He's like, I'm going to go out to the garage. That's why he's sitting in his fucking car.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. That's why
Remember
he
the
got-
last
yeah,
time he went out and sat in his truck?
Yeah, when he had his truck.
Yeah, when he had his truck.
Hey, Keith,
Go fuck yourself.
I have a quick rousing game of Go Fuck Yourself.
Thou shall ingest a satchel of Richards.
I'm liking that
Fuck
goddamn
you.
button.
Hate you.
We just made that button like
That
tonight
button
too.
Yeah.
literally was just made this evening.
That one's custom just for you, baby.
Yeah, that one's all you.
Yeah.
So,
God damn it. Oh, don't worry.
anyways,
I'm just going to do some Mike Bloomberg-esque
Oh, no.
Photoshop.
No, no,
for a couple
no,
of
no.
nice day
You-
pictures.
you start doing anything with Mike Bloomberg and my name attached to it.
Yeah, no.
No,
You will die.
but
I mean, I could just put your head on Mike Bloomberg's body. I mean, that's
no.
both
But the one
the
thing.
same height.
So I'm assuming you and Mr. King are no longer friends.
I don't know. You
'Cause
got
that-
kind of.
That's a shame because I
you got
really
Huffy
like
Puffy.
him.
Remember that event that you? Remember that time you bailed on my 30th?
I didn't bail on your 30th.
You know, your brother-in-law showed up. Your friends showed up, but where were you at?
I had to work, Dick.
So did Doug, apparently.
Yeah, but Doug got out of work like 2 hours before me. I was busy protecting America.
Marka.
Oh,
You could hit the drum one on that one.
you and Murica.
Yee yee. Oh, you would have been proud. Speaking of yee yee, you would have been proud at the rodeo how many times I yelled yee yee. My wife actually wanted to hit me because I yelled yee yee so much.
I mean, your wife probably wants to hit you to the hood of Youngstown, blaring up church.
Cox, remove the Cox and then say that again.
Cock. You there? You good? You good? Can you talk now?
You broke up a little. We couldn't hear you. That's
What,
all.
Dick?
What, Dick? Is that what your wife says?
I said. Fuck you. What kind of productive podcast is this?
Who said anything about being productive?
This wasn't productive. This is basically us playing with the new board and talking shit all night.
Nothing is productive. So if Keith's gonna have to edit this one, so have the
No,
Who said we're
no, no,
gonna
no, no,
edit
no.
it?
There's an
We
option
edit
for
nothing.
explicit. I ain't editing shit on this one.
Wait. You can't say
so
that.
so we can continually
Fuck you.
say
That's
fuck,
that word is against FCC regulations. You can't say that one either.
I'm not broadcasting on the FCC airwaves, am I?
No.
No.
Hey, there's two people. There's literally two licensed people here that can say
Yeah.
no. We know exactly what we're doing.
But
Nothing.
But
dick.
think of the children.
Well, what? If there's
All
a
right,
child
Thou
listening to
shall ingest a satchel of Richards.
Have a
There's
circle
for the
here.
children right there.
Yep. If there's children listening to our podcast, their parents
That
need
did come
punched
out
in the
better than it
face.
should have. Like legit, like that.
No, with
came
the
out great.
background organ from the TV, like
It's ridiculous. Yeah,
that
the way
fits
that
so goddamn well.
Yeah.
it is it's phenomenal.
Anyways, so you and Mr. King aren't friends anymore, which is a shame because I really liked Mr. King because he was a ranger, and he put you on his
a
ass
dowel.
in front of a cop.
The hell was that?
That was Zach's text
Are you
message.
getting so help me if it's Bob?
No.
I wonder if they fell back instead of sprung ahead on Sunday. Either way, I was going to...
Is that from Bob?
No.
No, that's from my wife. Still go for it.
Whoa, what's she going for?
To
Is
be-
that the
Yeah.
F ambassador?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because... Yeah, well, I'm still waiting on a reply back from that because I asked him if we could do it as
Right.
a podcast.
Zach,
What?
stop it.
I can't... It's
Dude.
not...
Give him
Dude.
his whirly gig back or whatever the fuck that
No, the
thing's called.
swirly gig doesn't work.
Does work fine.
Puts too much...
Well, it's
When I
because
pick it up, you hear...
Go get your fucking little kitty bendy straw out of your silverware drawer.
I'm going to just put it right here. I can put it on the goddamn table.
not the same table as the board.
Or my computer, goddammit.
Your computer's probably had worse on it already.
Not had. It's currently on there. If you blacklight them keys.
No, because this was my wife's computer.
That doesn't
So if you
mean
blacklight those
shit.
keys, you'll find 2 different fluids on it.
Is Cox
We
still
did
with us,
buy
or
it
did he hang
used,
up?
so I don't know.
Okay, so there's several fluids
Is
available
Cox still with
for
us, or did
this.
he hang up?
Cox? Cax? Oh, we lost them.
Yep. Sons of bitches.
Cox, you there?
No.
First we had Sons of Liberty, now we have Sons of Bitches.
He left us. Let me try.
I may have inflicted some butt hurt, as I tend to do.
Oh, no, definitely mad at me.
His
Oh,
butt is easily hurt. So
Oh, well.
currently burn on the bum.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
on the
with that,
bum.
with that, the fourth wheel is no longer with us.
well, at least no. I was going to say he's a fifth wheel.
We're about to switch. We did this last night, and it was at like 31 and some change when it made the new file. I have no fucking idea why.
So all of that perfect timing that you did.
Is perfectly recorded on the end of that first half hour. And I'm still talking about it on the second half hour. Because
And now we're talking about it on a whole different day.
yes, on a different podcast. To be fair, that's not my fault. I heard 30 minutes. It would make sense to be an even 30 minutes, and it's not. We're probably on the second half hour right now. The half
Probably.
hour-ish. We stopped that.
He didn't want to. He didn't want to.
I
put
don't
both
want your
his
face
eyes out.
grease in my fucking mic.
I just want to know
Mesh.
how the fuck some of those guys do that. Like, that actually would hurt.
That would
smack
suck.
your head.
Oh yeah, I've had microphones make me bleed plenty of times. Yeah, it's a legit thing. I actually, you saw that white guitar that was sitting by itself that wasn't in the big rack yesterday. That one at one point was completely
big rack.
coated down the middle with fucking red blood because, one of the old school pick holders from back in the day. They were hard
Nice.
plastic. There's scar. I still have scars on my hand from it. They're very light now, but there's a down and an up. If you can catch the right light there. There's like
I see
little,
the one.
very
Yeah,
thin
it goes
lines.
right
Yeah.
here.
That was a down and an up stroke that both caught the fucking hard plastic corner of the pick guard.
Ouch.
Me being me, I finished the song and bled all over that fucking white guitar. Like the strings were red, the fucking white guitar was red, the pick guard was red, so that just worked out. But hey, there was a lot of blood for a fucking probably an alt cover from back in the 90s because I was playing my Mustang. It was there's at least a 20% chance it was a Nirvana cover at that point.
Makes sense,
You guys are terrible.
White Fender Mustang. Like, what else are you gonna play?
right?
It sucks is the guy that I went to school with actually stole the one. It was a 74 Sunburst Mustang that was supposed to be what I was going to buy, literally to the point where it was at the store that I used to take guitar lessons at.
Yes, I'm this lady.
I wouldn't even I didn't even bring a guitar. They'd pull it off the wall for my guitar lessons because it was mine. Everyone knew this apparently except for the owner's wife, and
She
let
sold it.
someone the day I was picking it up.
Wow.
I've had that happen to
He
me
actually
with a car.
offered me for the same price a Steve Vai model that was so rare. Like literally right today, it's like worth like $5,000, and for like the $500 whatever the fuck it would have cost for the guitar I
You
wanted,
turned it down.
I did.
Dumb fuck.
I didn't know anything about Steve Vai.
I don't either. So
It had like scalloped fucking fretboard and all this dumb
How
shit
the
that I
hell
don't
did we
give a
get
rat's
talking
ass.
about guitars? Oh, yes, because of punching yourself in the head with a
Because
microphone.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It's how you get there.
Yes,
we have all kinds of wild tangents.
we do. How about the
It's-
stock market today?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're in one of our 2-year fucking.
I'm just seeing like
scares.
everybody's like freaking the hell out over toilet paper.
I'm
and-
actually excited.
It
You know
happens
why?
in a pattern. It goes
But if
up.
you-
All's
and
we
down.
Oh yeah, but if you look,
hey,
like, people were buying like toilet paper, hand sanitizer, and chicken noodle soup out the ass.
I hope it nosedives hard enough that I can sell my gold that's in my safe for enough that when the market goes back up, I will reinvest opposite direction and finally get myself my M16. So
I'm just kind of hoping that like I have enough valuable metals of lead,
The other
copper,
precious
and
metal,
brass.
lead and copper. Yeah.
I have.
Both Home Depots in the area are out of every kind of dust mask. You name it.
Well,
period.
you get morons constantly. It's my own personal version of who's the dumbest fucking person in the room, as we see these people come through the checkpoint wearing a Home Depot dust mask. I'm like, hey, babe, I know you got a biggest smile on your face, but the only thing that's going to save you from is fucking Rust-Oleum. Legit, like that is doing 0 for the Corona 19, whatever the fuck.
Covoid 19.
Covoid.
Which actually, Tonya sent me a thing, is actually coming from SARS-V2-18.
Well, SARS
It's a genetically engineered virus.
SARS is a coronavirus.
So what you're
coronavirus
saying
is not a new thing.
So what
No.
you're saying is the Chinese actually did this to get the people out of the streets from protesting?
No.
It started in Wuhan.
That is
where there's
not what I'm saying. Did you
That's
see
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. Did you
that
see
was
the
hardest air
logo on
quotes
the
I've ever
sign?
seen.
As hard as me spitting into my spitter last night?
No.
That was bad.
Did you see the logo that's on the sign for that that building?
No.
It is-
Umbrella Corp.
It's an Umbrella Corp logo,
fuck's sake.
but it's white and blue, not white and red.
Well, of course, because blue is the color of the UN and all that shit.
And the World Health Organization.
Yeah, it's all the same globalist bullshit. But
Yep.
And we know how that worked out.
Uh-huh. I'm waiting for the zombies.
I didn't
to come.
play that many goddamn video games of Resident Evil, not know what to do.
Right. I don't think I've ever. Okay, I did play one Resident Evil game. I think it was Resident Evil 3.
That actually is a good one.
But it's been so long.
I remember the
don't
first
remember.
one, like watching friends
Two-
play it on
two
their
is the
computers.
best.
And that's where you're constantly like, literally, you walk up to a thing, it reloads a page, and there's always a zombie in your face
Yeah.
because it was always the little fucking
Zombie.
narrow ass hallways and.
Or when you actually
I
had
feel
to
like
deal with,
that one was trying to play off claustrophobia more than it was off zombies. Like the
actually
original
the
Resident
worst
Evil.
game that really like fucked with you that I ever played was not Pitch Black. There was
Pitch Black's a Vin
no
Diesel
Fear.
movie.
Did you ever play Fear?
No.
Fear is fucked up, dude. Like you're walking around and like all of a sudden like you're like shooting at bad guys. And then next thing you know, like this, like the chick from The Ring, like pops up in your face, and you're like, "What the fuck?" And like the whole game, it's creepy like that. And it was actually a really damn
Now, is
good
she
game.
attacking you also? Like, is this like,
Yes,
you
like-
have to fight her too, right?
Like occasionally, yeah. But it's weird as fuck. You're like, "What the fuck?"
Well, the actual fuck.
You like a scary movie, watch Oculus. It's got, I can't even remember her name, but she plays Amelia Pond in Doctor Who. It is.
I'm sorry, I don't speak virgin.
I have 4 kids, dumbass.
No, I know the movie you're talking about.
Yeah. But, dude,
That was about Doctor Who, not you.
I know. My wife had been sleeping
You
for
obvious-
2.5 hours.
You
And that's
obviously
how you got
know
her
what.
pregnant.
No.
That you obviously know what Doctor Who is if you.
Yeah.
I've heard references on the Big Bang Theory. That's my knowledge of Doctor Who.
And wait, you watch Big Bang Theory? Who's the fucking nerd now?
Right. So the wife had been sleeping for 2.5 hours before I turned this movie on. She woke up from a dead sleep, smacked me in the back of the head, and said, "Turn that fucking movie off." It was giving her nightmares.
Creepy.
I had to wait until nobody else was in the house to finish the movie.
Yeah. You're liking that goddamn button too much.
I totally faked him out. He thought he stopped and waited. He waited for the button, and I never gave it to him.
That's what she said.
Clearly not. I have the battle scar over here, and you don't want to see my back, but that's a whole separate thing.
That just looks like you got burnt
That's
by a
fine.
brass.
Dude, I wish honestly. In
There's
some
a really
sense,
weak Valkyrie's kiss then.
The wife ended up with one on her chest one time from us shooting.
Yeah.
Like it went down her shirt. Yeah. She was not happy about that.
Well, don't let.
And it was only a
That's
22, luckily.
that's why you don't wear low cut when you're shooting.
She
My
didn't.
wife had
It
a
just-
turtleneck on. Well, it wasn't a turtleneck. It was a zip-up fleece pullover.
Wasn't
And it
zipped
went
up quite
down.
high enough, was it?
It went, no, she had it zipped all the way up, and it still went down.
Have you
and
ever had
caught in
a
her
220?
bra.
You ever had a 223 brass go down your back?
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
Probably shoot a lot. I
That
shoot a lot of
shit
it.
fucking sucks. And if you've ever seen the gif of the big
Zach,
giant Navy SEAL dude dancing around, yes, no, I've done that.
We have discussed the speed of which my trigger finger and all that. Yeah,
That's why his wife is with him. It's not for any other reasons. It's not because of his look. It's because of his trigger finger and how fast it goes.
I can't.
And of course, he's in control of the board, and I don't know which button to push to go. Womp, 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 womp.
And actually, if anything, having the trigger finger that well to make a girl marry it would be right there.
I still win.
There you go. Good job.
Well, we've been doing this for 2 hours.
Not really on this though.
Not on this, but we should have been doing an interview. But
You had to bring it up.
Someone
I
played
just said
that.
an interview.
We are. I will say we are 40 minutes deep into this. 41-ish almost.
So,
Hey, you were saying how much time we have.
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. I mean, you've got the longest ride.
Yes, I do. That's
Yep.
But you don't have to work tomorrow.
No, I have a fucking 1-year-old that I'm taking care of all day.
And
And hopefully my stomach stays calm because like that's been a nightmare lately. But whatever, you know.
how's your hand doing? There, Mr. Bearded Tank.
It's doing all right.
You able to go back to work yet?
No.
Able to go shooting yet?
Probably shouldn't. I was putting together some IKEA stuff today, using a hammer to put the little nails and stuff in the dowels.
Is that where that dowel came from?
Yes, it was in my
I was
pocket
wondering.
for
I
the
was
night.
like, where the fuck did the random dowel on my table come
See,
from?
I thought it was like
Yeah.
from your house somewhere, but
No, it came out of my hoodie pocket.
I make sure I have the dowels in.
you know, when you're building IKEA, you should always
It
have
has
some
an
extra parts.
Yeah, it has extra parts. So
Not when I'm
Maybe.
done with it.
well, then you fucking did something wrong.
I
No.
installed
I make sure they're all in. That shit falls apart.
Wait a minute. Those two ideas didn't entirely line up. Granted, I'm not a fan of IKEA.
No, their shit normally falls apart. That's why
I've
you
had
use
no
all the
issues
extra
with their
parts.
stuff falling apart. And I have kids that climb up and down the the cube divider things.
Okay,
Yeah.
look at how bowed that is. That's an
It's
IKEA.
compressed fiberboard.
That's from IKEA.
And how long has it been sitting with a heavy ass TV square in the middle of it?
That TV can't be that heavy. Like
It's
try-
actually really not.
It's a fucking. The new flat screens are not heavy.
And
Six,
plus, almost everything is towards the center except for that.
6, 7.
Your Xbox.
7 years. Well,
Yeah.
there's a PS4 next to the Xbox. You can't see it; it's behind the bike.
Yeah, well, there's still a lot of weight in the middle, and it's been there for what kind of TV did you have on there before that one?
Just that one.
Just that one?
Yeah.
That is a lot of bowing for like a modern flat screen.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what it
it's-
does when I put the 75-inch on there.
It's chipboard. It's not even like real wood.
Just,
So
I want to move that one upstairs and put a 75-inch there.
we've got 42 inchers.
Oh no, I just want to be able to like feel the heat off of the TV while I'm watching it.
It's not like it's a freaking tube TV.
You're looking for like the Barney Stinson wall of television. Like, do you see that wall over there? That's where my TV is. Shh.
Actually, did you see the one that Samsung just brought out last year?
What is it now?
It's called The Wall. It's a 168-inch
Yeah.
projection.
That's just stupid. Like that's
I'm like, I need that.
You
I
ever
don't
tried
know-
playing a Wii on a projector?
Oh, no.
We tried
No.
playing Call of Duty, the first Black Ops on a Wii, on like 100-inch projector. Like it projected onto the wall. Dude, that sucked.
yeah, no bueno.
No bueno.
Did you ever play Madden in a church on a projector?
No.
Yeah. That's not fun either.
Well,
Neither is playing Grand Theft Auto, but
Battlefield 1942
I may have played
on
Grand Theft Auto.
15 different computers.
Been there, done that.
LAN party.
Been there.
see, my last like legit LAN party was back in like the Half-Life days. So
Last
Last one I went to was before that. I was like
last one I went
19.
to was I was
well, hold on.
17 and played Halo.
What Half-Life? Like
He's older than both of us.
well, I know that.
I
mean,
was.
look at him. He looks way older
I
than
was
both
in.
of us.
I was in high school.
Okay, that makes sense.
So we're talking
What year did you graduate?
01.
Shit. That was 06.
Yeah. So there's
was
no way in
05.
hell like my
How the hell did we
my
end up-
Half-Life.
Oh, that's because you went.
I went later. That's all.
Yeah.
I was in my. I was one of the people. That's why my driver's license got stolen while I was up there because it was actually a valid ID to go buy fucking alcohol.
Homo.
What?
I've only ever been carded
Because
once
I was
to
too
buy
old?
alcohol.
That doesn't...
No, I just randomly had to throw the word homo in there somewhere.
That's
He's
that was
got
just-
to get himself riled up there.
I guess. Whatever. Whatever projection you have to unleash on the world. Thou shalt ingest a satchel of Richards. You realize it stops on its own, right? You don't actually.
You don't have to push the button.
It doesn't.
I still wanted to press the button, goddammit.
And you still got a beer within 6 inches of that board.
And I only have 2 hands.
One of them was empty until you
Yes.
just picked it up.
All you have to do is like literally set those anywhere else.
Keith just got the serious stare down.
Yeah, it wasn't the same.
Yeah, no.
You had more hurt in your eyes whenever I said it to you.
Yeah, what did you say to me?
I don't. Well, we can go back and listen to it.
No,
if you
let's
want.
not.
It's on the card.
So, are we going to actually talk about a valid topic? Or
we
just-
could. I
This
guess.
is a bullshit session.
I mean,
But,
that's-
if you really want to talk about something important,
What do you want to talk about? You clearly taxes.
I don't
want
want to. Yeah, no taxes,
Which is why Cax is all pissed.
no Mr. King,
no politics.
and no politics. Well, no
Actually-
yeet.
Yeet yeet. No, not yeet yeet. No, yeet yeet is
Yeet
allowed.
yeet is okay. I said no yeet yeet.
No, you said yeet yeet.
Oh, did I? Well, I meant to say yee yee.
Yeet yeet.
They can't even.
I'm going to shove this dowel up your little frickin' gnome nose.
Gnome nose. You gnome nose, mother.
Yeet. Yeet yeet. Sorry.
Oh my god. I came to Ohio for this shit, folks.
And you're loving dick.
I was trying to get rid of your coughing. I don't mean you start fucking coughing again. For fuck's sake. Oh, for hell.
Fuck's sake, mute his ass.
I did mute him. Of course, he went to go talk as soon as I muted him.
Yeah.
And then he started
Permanently
coughing.
muted.
Now
again.
I don't know what I was going to fucking say. Oh, you loved every second of being here, too.
No. He loved every second of driving through all the cornfields.
Fair enough.
That sounds brought to you by living in Ohio's country, not in
This ain't
Pittsburgh.
the fucking country.
Compared to where he's from, this is the fucking
Well,
sticks.
yeah.
Well, yeah. Actually, now compared to
And
my camp.
technically, this is the sticks because most people don't even know where the fuck this is.
I was going to play sound effect, but I feel like that was its own point and it doesn't need any help.
Do 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 do.
We do need to add the we'll just say guitar track that may or may not be of a specific song.
We should just do the cell phone ringer of it, and then they can't say anything.
It's still
Can't say anything.
I like the gray area further if we do it as a live performance because then it's a cover, right? Like there's millions of YouTube.
So wait a minute. So that whole time we were singing Country Roads earlier, like, doesn't that count somewhere?
I don't know. It's tough. It's
Yes,
tricky.
folks, you missed that. All three of us were
Yep.
singing Country Roads with my little boy, actually.
Yeah, say
Yeah.
and your son.
Yeah. Who's becoming quite the hell of a piano player. Anyways,
Anywho,
somebody's
this just in.
That's what she said.
That's right.
actually. You know, one night we need to do that just to be a bunch of assholes and just go on like Fox News, website and be like, "This just in," and just read their article, and then wait, this just in, wait, this just in, just like read every.
Just, wait. There's more coming in. That's the same shit I just said. What the hell?
How many times did we update this? How many times did they update this news article in 5 minutes?
Right?
Wow.
See, John is shaking his head on a professional level while me and Keith are over here getting our
don't
10
give a
cent
shit.
fucking chuckles.
Thou shalt ingest a satchel of Richards.
That was the worst idea I fucking had tonight.
Yeah.
That button, it's your favorite. It's literally your
that
favorite thing on the
is-
entire
That's the
board.
best and the worst idea you've ever had tonight.
No, the worst idea I had tonight was actually having this. But then this didn't happen, so now we have this.
Oh, by worst idea, you meant having, we'll say,
Don't even say it.
missing guest X.
Yes.
X for
Just shut up.
Just stop
Fa?
while you're ahead.
Long,
So
long way to run.
Latido.
deer.
Just,
Fuck that up.
It's a doe, a deer, a female deer. I don't know the fucking rest
Ray,
of it.
a drop of golden sun.
A needle
Me,
pulling
a
thread.
name I call myself.
Far, a long, long way to run.
See, he does it better than he wanted to admit.
Do you know why I know it better? And I will actually fully admit this. And if my dad ever listens,
He sucks a lot of dick.
no, if my dad ever listens to any of our shows. So, when I was a kid, I had to watch The Sound of Music. Have you ever watched Sound of
Yes.
Music? Okay, yeah. The only other cool part of that was when he tore up the Nazi flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, because fuck Nazis. I feel like that should be like every political rally, like fuck Nazis, and like people should cheer.
But real ones, though, like the problem with that is that 99% of people that are called them are literally just people that disagree with far left people. So.
No.
No.
The guys that are called
talking-
Nazis are the ones that I'm referring to are racist.
You're talking about
pricks.
real Nazis. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what most people when they're called Nazis nowadays.
Oh yeah, no. I'm referring to like the racist skinhead assholes.
Yes, fuck them. That's a whole separate thing.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's actual Nazis. That's a different thing.
Well, they're really not even Nazis. They're just racist pricks that adopted the Nazi.
Neo-Nazi.
Well, I mean, yeah.
No, they're still just
I mean, it's even
they're
like,
fucking douchebags.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. If you look at like even like how they talk about like with the KKK and all that, like there's probably like realistically, there's probably legit like maybe 200 assholes like there's
Who
always
actually-
been for the last fucking 30, 40 years.
Do you know who actually started the KKK?
The Democratic Party, yes, and everyone knows that except for the Democrats.
Yeah, right.
No,
I mean, they're
they
wearing.
know that.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
just don't.
That's-
agree
When
with
all of them wear white to like a presidential
No, dude,
speech
that
or
was
whatever.
fucking
Oh my
hilarious.
god! Right?
I was dying when I seen that. I was like, "Holy shit, they're bringing the Klan back."
Yep.
They brought it back.
Anyways,
It's still there. They
It's
just don't
the-
wear the hoods anymore.
It's the Gringo New Deal.
oh Jesus Christ! I thought we weren't going to get on politics.
well,
we-
fuck that. We just did.
Politics got on us. How about that?
Yeah. Shit happens, dude. Fucking roll with it.
Oops.
Says the guy that fell down the steps.
I didn't fall down the fucking steps.
Okay, slipped down the steps,
Nope.
got his hand caught between the railing.
Nope. I was literally walking down the steps. I did not fall. Nothing.
Dude, that doesn't make it sound any better.
I don't give a shit. I didn't fall.
If you fell, that would be understandable. You just caught your hand.
Yeah, literally just walking down the steps, had my hand on the handrail, and the pinky caught the bracket and pulled it like that. Pulled it like off to the side. It
So you
sounded
got like 1 in a million fucking.
It took the
injury.
doctors 45 minutes to figure out how to splint it because they have never seen a spiral fracture in a hand.
I couldn't even. Yeah, I needed to mute everyone's microphone for that because you just like what? Did you just drink out of your spittoon?
No. I was calling bullshit on that. Holy.
Well,
That is the biggest crock of.
to be fair, it wasn't actually a doctor that saw me. It was a physician's assistant at the ER.
Did she have a beard?
It was
He's thinking about this a long, hard time.
no, he did not have a beard.
Okay.
He looked like he was like 12.
No. Which hospital did you go to?
St. East Boardman.
Was the cute blonde working? Short,
Probably.
short,
But
shorter?
I didn't see her more than in passing real quick.
'Cause she also does.
But it was also like 10 o'clock at night, I think.
All right.
So-
It seems like we may need to regroup. We went on an I can't speak now.
No shit.
I'm not even gonna try to use that word.
Ecstasy.
No. Existential is what I was going to go for. We're going like above and beyond the call of fucking random bullshit at this point. So what do you think? We'll wrap this up. If we have anything substantive, we'll actually make it its own thing. Right?
Yeah,
Yes?
I think. Yeah, let's just end this.
All right. So you two do your thing.
Well, it's been fun.
It's
is.
been
Fucking
real fucking
random
interesting.
as shit.
Random bullshit. We got to come out with a. So now we have to do this 3 ways.
Whoa. That's what she said.
Not.
You walked
You
into
know,
it.
the
I
sad
was
part
waiting.
is, as soon as I said that, I was like, "Oh shit!"
I just sat back and waited.
Basking in his own glory. Dude, you know what you need for when you come on?
What?
Like for your intro, You need to just have the Rock's music play, like the Rock's entry theme from like WWE,
from like back in the fucking 90s when that was
so back when it was the WWF.
So like you could just sit there like this and bask in your own fucking success and glow. I think it would be fitting.
You know what I think would be fitting? Thou shalt ingest a satchel of Richards.
That was the best worst idea I've ever had.
The best worst idea ever.
Other than well,
good Lord.
You know, there was this one that happened about 12 years ago.
In Wyotech.
No, well, she's sleeping.
Wow.
Oh God.
Oh, no.
I don't know how she's sleeping because we're kind of loud.
Actually, we're not as loud
We're
as
not.
you think.
The headphones are making us seem louder.
I know, but
No, like,
That's why we have your fader up higher too, so you almost sound as loud as this guy.
I know because I'm.
I mean, if you
super
notice,
quiet,
out of the faders, his is the lowest because it's fucking Zach and
I have a loud voice. We've already determined
no
this.
shit.
yeah.
And guess what? They still can't fucking hear me at work when I tell them to take their laptops out of their goddamn bag.
Because they're fucking. That is the best analog
You mean
for
they
real
can't-
life zombies ever. Like
No,
legit.
that-
They still
really
can't hear
is.
you when you say it ain't gay if it's TSA.
Actually, my last day there, I'm going to wear that shirt under my uniform.
I've already worn that shirt there.
I know you have. You know who else actually wore it on their last day? McConaughey.
Yeah. Actually, I have
that
one
would be
that
Matthew McConaughey's cousin.
Actually, it's the one that Rebecca had made is the one I've worn that are under my uniform already.
I do believe I wore my "Fuck Your LSX" shirt that I had on yesterday.
All right. Anyway, let's wrap back
let's
around
wrap
here.
this. Well, what are we going to do for your outro?
He's just the producer.
All right. How about this? JP's here. We're getting ready to sign off. I'm gonna let these two do it the right way.
That works. We'll have to work
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah,
we'll figure
work
it the
on
fuck out. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're gonna change my name still anyway, other than the JP part. So
The sophisticated savant.
it's the barbarian sophisticate dick face.
It's got to be simple.
Yeah, that's what I didn't want. That's the whole point. It's a juxtaposition.
I know.
So first off, sophisticate and barbarian are literally legit, like opposites.
It's an oxymoron.
Yeah.
Saying it's sophisticated.
The
it's
SOE
barbarian.
operator. That's what your new nickname
you know
is.
what? I don't have
SOE
nearly enough
operator.
shit. Although I mean, my EDC is the belt and the wallet. but
Actually,
that's
we
it.
should just call you operator.
operator.
Operator standing by.
Operator, would you help me podcast now?
See, I like how you guys think that, and the first thing I think about when I say operator is like from The Matrix.
Oh,
Operator.
yeah. You know why? I don't usually think of like random things from movies from like fucking 15 years ago.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're right. 18 years ago.
it's still a goddamn good movie.
It is. It's
Yeah.
just
They're
18.
bringing out a fourth one.
Fuck
on
off.
On the same day as John Wick 4.
same day as John Wick 4.
They both have the same release date.
Wait, is he in? Is
And
he
he's in both.
For fuck's sake.
Do you realize what's going to happen? Like, there are going to be realistic gunfights at theaters.
No,
Like, people are going to
realistically,
be trying to jump out of the way of bullets.
Keanu Reeves is actually going to fuck up his own open. Because half the people are going to watch one of them.
Oh, no,
Like-
no.
like,
People, they are have
They
already...
they should have the balls to do a double feature.
They've actually
That's how
already
you do that
considered
release.
doing double features or buying a dual ticket. So you buy for one movie, you go see it, and you go and see the next movie.
Or they have. Well, I would assume they're both are under the same like movie house, whatever, like the same producer. Like,
yes.
like whatever company fucking does John Wick, which I don't know. I'm not up on that.
Paramount Pictures.
All right, well, we're going to end this because we're
Yep.
just babbling the fuck on now.
Babble.
Oh, by the
Atta
way,
girl.
real quick, since we
Yes.
did mention John Wick, so I looked up that gun safe. Remember the really cool one that we mentioned we were going to talk about for the SHOT Show? I think I showed you.
That giant ass one with the couch in it?
Yes, the John Wick,
The fucking safe with the
Continental
couch.
safe. So take a guess at how much. Real quick, both of you, take a guess at how much it cost.
$343,000.
Little high,
$250.
still high.
Oh, well,
$199.
$1.
You fucking beat me too, you prick.
Price is right. So actually, it cost $100,000.
That's almost reasonable.
Yeah.
It's really not. That's a fucking
it's-
safe. That's
That's a safe. But what a lot of people don't realize when they see
how much does
this
it cost to buy the house that you need to put the safe in the first place?
It's actually not that big. It's big, but it's not like ungodly big.
The
But it
couch is
comes-
like the size of that lazy boy.
It comes with 8 firearms.
Which
all,
firearms?
all the guns that he's used in the movie. Not the exact ones, but they are
The
literally
Combat Master and shit.
yes,
Yeah,
all the same
that
guns.
edition.
All 8 guns.
The JW edition.
We're not going to mention that guy's name either.
No.
No.
Not
Yet.
We need a Gollum button.
I go. We'll work on it.
my precious. That's all I'm saying.
My precious.
Yes. Okay. Then we'll leave it at that. But anyways, so yeah, for $100,000, you get 8 guns and a really badass safe, and you get 2 microtechs too. I guess
You say that like that's still like, oh, $100,000, what a deal. Like,
but if you look at how much each one of those individual
you
firearms
realize
costs,
$100,000 is enough to buy 5.
You realize that's twice what I
transferable.
paid for my house.
I understand that. That's twice what I paid for my house.
well,
but what I'm saying is
also-
if you sit down and look at each price of those
Yeah,
guns,
I don't give a shit.
Nope.
plus the
I could
price,
for $100,000, I could buy 5 M16s, like transferable pre-86 M16s.
where the fuck are you getting transferable M16s at that cheap?
I'll show you. They're about $20,000 a piece. 20 to 30 depends on what you
I
want.
was going to say everyone I've seen. Has
Your
been at
110
least-
is 23,000?
which one?
There you
The
go.
110?
Yeah.
The M110.
You said it was 23,000.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Ash said that.
Yeah.
I want to know how much the
you do realize what
comes.
comes with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But on top of that, the one gun that I want is 28 to 32,000. But that's
I mean, you can pick up-
because I'm a select fire 9
Giggle
millimeter,
switch.
Well, I mean, you can get
Fanboy.
MP5s cheaper than that, but
but not with the giggle switch.
yeah, I'm talking about real MP5s.
Cheapest I found a MP5 SD was $25,000.
Well, that's the SD, dum-dum.
That's the one everybody wants.
Well, no shit.
But if you just want a,
If I want the K model, I can get the K model for around like 10. But I don't want the K model because 1, it's too goddamn short, and 2,
well, I shot one.
I like the K model. Don't get me wrong, but I'd rather have the SD.
You're very opinionated considering one of us has actually shot a select fire MP5, and it's not you.
I have shot an MP5. Was
No,
not
I
select
said
fire,
I said a select fire MP5.
yes, but I also know plenty of guys that would back.
I know you know because I've sent you the video.
Yes, and plenty of guys would agree with me that the MP5 is.
All right, wrap it up.
Yep, we're wrapping it up. Okay, ready, Keith?
Yep.
Let's end this.
That's it.
Yeah,
Got
that's
nothing.
it. Nothing.
No.
So that's no.
No,
go
you
first.
started.
No, you started.
No, you don't.
No.
Jack,
I started.
say stuff.
I start
I
the
don't
intro,
fuck's
you
sake.
start the
You guys have
outro.
done- well, hold on. This is like episode like what 38,
37.
37.
All right, well,
for
I'm
fuck's
Zach,
sake,
the
Zach.
Tactical Gnome.
Keith the Bearded Tank. Daddy
This
Brigade podcast.
fucked up.
Out.
For fuck's sake, Zach, say out.
In.
Oh my god.
All right, let's do that whole thing.
Do that all over
Yeah,
again.
we're gonna do
You
that
just
whole thing.
Epic fail.
All right, so
Pretend like you've done this before.
with that, I got nothing else for the night. This podcast has been beyond fucked up,
Yeah, that's all right.
but it's been fun. So I'm Zach, the Tactical Gnome.
Keith the Bearded Tank.
Daddy Brigade podcast. Out.